Hey guys, how's it going? Typhon here to bring you guys our team prep video for week 1 of the PPC. Our first week opponent, or victim, should I dare say if I want to get cocky, is Joey and the Black Forest Bulus. I will leave Joey's information down at the bottom for the team prep video, as well as the battle, just in case you guys want to go check it out from his perspective. I don't know if he's doing a team prep video or anything really like that. I battle him here soon in half an hour, so this video will definitely be a quickie. You guys will be seeing this before the battle goes live, just so that way Joey doesn't get an opportunity to see what I am doing to beat his ass. Anyways, I'll go over Joey's 11 Pokemon that he drafted. So his Mega? What the hell's a Mega? His Mega was Mega Scizor. Then he had Tapu Bulu and Thundurus Incarnate as his tier 1 Pokemon. Then Porygon Z and Togekiss as his tier 2. Tier 3 consisted of, am I reading that right? Yes, tier 3 is Komodo? Is that the name of the final evolution? The big fucking dragon from Sun and Moon. Alolan Marowak. His tier 4s were Frostlass and Gastrodon, and finally his tier 5s were Aurorus and Alolan Sandslash. And the 6 Pokemon that I brought to help counter his team and ensure us a victory is Hitmonlee, Alolan Muck, Mega Charizard X, Rotom, Tauros, and Vaporeon. Now, I brought Hitmonlee because, as you guys saw / heard, a lot of his team, especially his lower picks, get bodied by Hitmonlee. Aurorus and Sandslash definitely do not want to take a close combat whatsoever. Neither does the Porygon Z, to be perfectly real. I have knockoff on there for the Frostlass and the Alolan Marowak. Stone Edge there to counter the Togekiss as well as Thundurus. Honestly, the Thundurus is my biggest worry, simply because I don't really have a whole lot of counters for it. Don't really have any stab ice, so just taking it down however we can. And Blaze Kick for the Scizor. I don't know why. Why did we say Reckless? Did we say Reckless? Don't know why we agreed on Reckless, but I'm definitely switching that to Unburden just in case we get knocked off. Okay. Although Limber, I don't know. I prepped this team like a week ago, so I'm trying to remember everything to the best of my detail, but we're running Scarf 252, pretty generic set. There's not a whole lot I really want to do different with Hitmonlee, nothing too creative. I thought about an Assault Vest set just to see if I can soak up some special hits, but honestly, I need to invest the EVs where they were important, and that was speed and attack, and some of Joey's team's a wee bit faster than mine, so I kind of want to beat him to the punch on that. So that's why we brought Hitmonlee, to counter a decent chunk of his team as well as throw a few surprise attacks in there. Next up is LSD, the Alolan Muck. This set's a little weird, I'll be perfectly honest. My friend Zarati and I were scratching our heads on what to do with Muck there for the longest time. Obviously stab knockoff again to get rid of items and hit the Marowak and the Frostlass pretty hard at stab, so yeah. Shadow Sneak for them as well, and it's priority because Muck's not fast, so he needs as much priority as we can get. Gunk Shot for the Togekiss and the Tapu Bulu. We made man, I cannot speak today. We made Muck a little bulkier, that's what I was trying to get at, so that way he could eat a few more hits, and maybe we could, you know, force that switch in, or just really tee off on it if Joey doesn't think that we will OHKO. I'm not too familiar with any 6th gen Pokemon, or 7th gen Pokemon rather, so Tapu Bulu, I don't know what sets it'll run, but I know it's quad weak to poison, so there is nothing under God's green earth Joey can do about that. We also brought Flamethrower for the Mega Scizor. I feel like he's definitely bringing this thing. I'm targeting all the big threats, which in my mind are Scizor and Thundurus. Those are going to be big threats. Komodo could be decently. Togekiss, not so much. It's not really my worries. And the Tapu, I think Tapu Bulu's the worst one out of all the Tapu, so while it still is a Tapu, I'm not too concerned about it. We do have answers for it, so perfectly fine for it. Like I said, the EV set's a little weird, 240 in HP, 252 in attack, 16 in special defense with a quiet nature to help boost the strength of that Flamethrower. And then next up is Vaporeon. I think that's how you pronunciate it. Anyways, our Mega Charizard X. Again, a little funkier set, kind of, sort of, not really. It's just a fast set meant to just set up and destroy lives. I originally had a workup set on here because I want to take full advantage of the attack and special attack, but I decided with Tough Claws that Fire Punch and Dragon Claw and Zerati also helped me come to this realization. That's how rusty I am. I fucking forgot what Tough Claws did. Would be excellent options. I didn't want to lock myself into Outrage, especially not with the fact that he has a fairy out there. 2 fairies, technically. I keep forgetting Bulus a fairy. And I don't want recoil damage off Flare Blitz, so that's why I went with Fire Punch. If it doesn't do enough damage, we'll make enough changes for next week. But for now, this is what we are rocking out with. Dragon Dance, Fire Punch, Dragon Claw, Roost. 96 HP, 156 attack, 4 in defense. Jolly Nature with 252 speed. So he's meant to just try and set up and outspeed something out there. I am a little worried about the Gastrodon because I can't really touch it, but the next Pokemon perfectly does just enough to Gastrodon to make me happy, and that is Meow, our Rotom here, our choice specs, 252 speed, 252 special attack, 4 defense, timid-natured Rotom with Dark Pulse for, obviously, the Ghost types, Volt Switch for stab, and it hits the Togekiss. Leaf Storm, obviously, for I think Aurorus gets hit by it if I am not mistaken, because Ice doesn't resist Grass, if I recall correctly. But definitely the Gastrodon, because I don't have too many answers for that. And then Hidden Power Ice for Thundurus. I think when we calced it out, a Choice Specs Hidden Power Ice is a guaranteed 2-ko on, what the hell is this thing's name? Thundurus, who is also his Z captain. I forgot to say that, so we don't know exactly what the Thundurus is going to bring. It's his Zmon, his Z captain. He could run whatever crazy thing he wanted with it. But really, Rotom is just meant to check the Gastrodon since I don't have a lot of options. I didn't really want to bring Celebi because Celebi and Lando work well together. My friend and I realized that, but he has enough ice to make me want to avoid bringing Landorus for this week. Of course, week 1, I don't get to bring one of my biggest threats. Pamplona, our Tauros is up next. Nothing too spicy here, nothing too fuego. It's just a basic 252 attack, 252 speed, Jolly Natured, Life Orb, Sheer Force, Tauros with Earthquake, Body Slam, Rock Slide, and Iron Head. Earthquake is meant to just fucking take lives, probably to the Marowak. Like I said, I'm trying to remember real quick why I drafted what I did. Does a pretty amount to almost, really just the Marowak, but it's Earthquake, base 100 move. Sorry that I can't give a great explanation for why I brought Earthquake. Like I said, I made this team a week ago. Body Slam for obvious stab. Yes, I am aware he has 2 Ghost types. I just hope I predict right because Life Orb, Sheer Force, Body Slam is going to do a crazy amount of damage to something. Rock Slide to hit the flying types as well as the ice types on his team. And then Iron Head to tee off on the fairies. Almost all the moves are Sheer Force enabled except for the Earthquake, which is just there because it's a base 100 move. It is super effective on the Marowak, which apparently is a big threat. I don't know Alolan Marowak whatsoever. It's a tier 3, so I don't know. I guess it's a big threat. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with it, but we do have counters for it as well. And then finally we have Camouflage, our Vaporeon. Zerati and I had a tough time trying to figure out what the last Pokemon should be, and in the end I decided I should bring a little bit more bulk, so I brought a little funkier set for Vaporeon. 252 HP, 100 in defense, 4 special attack, 152 SPDF with a bold nature, holding the lefties, Scald, Heal Bell, Wish, Protect. Pretty generic moveset wise, but the EV spread I made it a little more funkier so it could eat on both ends. Really, it's not meant to counter a whole lot, it's just meant to survive. And it's meant to wall off some of the Pokemon. I am aware of Freeze Dry. I think that's what a Alolan Marowak gets. The Aurorus might get it as well. I think it's just the Aurorus. I know it gets Freeze Dry, so I will wash for that. Oh, so does, the fuck's the stupid little ghost type? Frostlass. I couldn't remember its name. Frostlass does get it as well, I'm pretty sure, so I will be aware of that. But this is the best bulk I could bring to complement my team. So, I'm about to battle Joey here in the next couple minutes. Let me know what you guys think of our squad. Let me know how well you think we'll do. Personally, I'm hoping for, I'm going to bet on like a solid 2 or 3-0 on Joey, to be honest. I've never battled Joey before, so hey man, I don't have a webcam and you guys can't see this, but I'm shaking my hand. Best of luck to you, bud. Good luck, have some fun. Make sure you guys smash that like button as well as subscribe if you haven't already, if Joey brought you over to my side. And yeah, let's get this league started. Let's get this season going. I'm gonna head on out of here. Y'all have a great day or night or whenever you are watching this. Bye.